Pyro Productions would like to apologize for the nature of the really bad cow-related puns upcoming in this video, and hopes that viewers will see the funny side and not send him death threats. Thank you. Alright guys, it's Pyro. This is like the 6th time I've started narrating this video because I keep failing. So yeah, it's like an NU kind of UU match kind of thing already. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so I use Stealth Rock in case he doesn't want to taunt. It turns out he does want to taunt, so I can't use that. I go with the focus, I take out his focus sash, so that basically anything that comes in next can OHKO him if that's what I want to do later. And I go into Kirby to see if I can get the sleep off, which I do nicely. And now I go into my cow, my Miltank, in order to get some curses off and basically try and see what I can do with the tank. So he's asleep here, so I get off one curse, and then after that I start using more attacking moves in case he wants to try and taunt me, and wakes up and tries to want to taunt me. I hit it with an earthquake, and it does quite a lot, but it's not. I don't think it's enough to 2KO him. No, it's not. There you go. So he wakes up and he uses spikes. He didn't even use taunt, but in case he does use taunt again, I go with another earthquake. And I'm thinking at this point I don't know what he's going to do, so I go with another curse. So my stats have been beefed up a bit more. And then he switches out. He goes into Gallade, and I get another curse in. So now I've got 3 curses. And he uses earthquake, which I should really survive without any problems at all, but he gets a crit, which is just utterly ridiculous, and that really cheesed me off. So there you go. I hit him with a body slammer though, and that completely creams him, and so now pretty much he's got 107, I've got 107 now. He moves into his Hitmon top, and he uses a Mach Punch, which I survive. And I used Milk Drink because I could have attacked, but I thought the stakes might be too high. So basically I get the Milk Drink off, and for that my Miltank really deserves a pat on the back. So he goes with a close combat, which leaves me with quite a nice amount of health. So I just go with another Milk Drink, because at this point I thought I'd butter not use an attacking move in case he hit me. So he goes into his Magna Zone, and I get off another Milk Drink, and at this point he's just switching around. I go with the Earthquake, he goes into Charizard. It was probably a mistake using Earthquake, but there you go. And I give Charizard the hoof with my Body Slam, but not before he hits me with a Focus Blast. I guess at that point I was probably not concentrating. I think I was probably milking it on chat to this guy. So I know these puns are getting crazy now, aren't they? So anyway, he's got 28 HP left, and so I switch out because I like my cow, and he's done pretty well. So I go into Legends, and he gets some Mach Punch off on it, which obviously, as you might expect, my Shuckle does literally nothing. Well, not literally nothing. It doesn't do very much. And he goes into his Frostlass while I get a Stealth Rock off. The Stealth Rock was meant to take out the Frostlass after, but it didn't quite work. And he uses Taunt, and I made the mistake of thinking Toxic went through Taunt, which it doesn't. So now I'm pretty much stuck here. He goes with another Spikes, because he thought he only had 2 levels up. And I go with Knockoff, which obviously doesn't kill it, because it's a Shuckle. So now I go into Kirby, because I knew he was going to use Destiny Bond. And I go into Kirby so that basically I can sleep him and come back in and take him out something else. But the speed tie this time doesn't go in my favour. So the Ice Beam takes out Kirby, and I'm pretty much back to where I started, but minus my jump bluff. So I bring in Legends. I really think it's not worth anything else falling victim to this. So I just take him out with a knockoff, and you know that must be the first time like my shock was ever killed anything, and now he just dies immediately afterwards. Anyway, so I take that out. We both have no idea what either's going to, so I go to my Lapras, who's just a good kind of tanky, sweepy thingy. So yeah, that's a technical word. That is tanky, sweepy thingy. So his Umbreon he doesn't do anything. I use Sing, which he gets annoyed at because it hits and he keeps missing with like Focus Blast and shit. And I just hit it with a few surfs, and it just does a bit of dying. Well, actually, does quite a lot of dying, because like, you know, Lapras is just awesome. And yeah, so pretty much we're just sitting here having. I'm just hitting him with some surfs, and he's basically he gets taken out. He uses a wish for some reason, even though he knew he was going to die. I didn't quite understand that, but there you go. So Vanilla takes out the Umbreon, and that just leaves him with I think his Hitmontop and his Magnezone left, maybe. I think he's got 2 or 3 left after this. We'll have a look. So yeah, there goes his Umbreon. He's got 2 left. So he brings in his Magnezone first, and he accidentally uses Magnet Rise, which was a misclick. But so if he hadn't used that, he would have used Thunderbolt twice instead of just once, and then probably would have taken out my Lapras. But I think the game probably still would have been mine, to be honest, because I've still got one in reserve he hasn't even seen yet. So he uses the Thunderbolt, which does a lot of damage, really. I mean, well, yeah, to be honest, his special attack is very high, but Lapras usually doesn't take that much damage from attacks like that, even if they are super effective. So Vanilla takes out the Magnezone, leaving him just with his Hypnotop, and obviously Hypnotop's going to close combat me, and Mach Punch me, and I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose my Lapras, but I don't. If I'd switched to anything else, it just might have been detrimental, and it might have just caused the loss of the game anyway. So I just go into Coconut and I just explode. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.